Hey guys, Double O Kills here, and we had a chance opportunity this Halloween to get an interview with a hacker. We ended up playing a game with one who was open and willing to discuss it. We brought him into the Discord, and we asked him as many questions as we could think of. Now, the reason that I'm bringing this to you is because he's agreed to come back in a month, and if you guys would please post questions, etc. underneath the video so that I can bring him more questions than I could think of on the fly on that one night. We're going to get a lot of those questions answered that we've always wondered. Now, this video has questions answered like, do you have any friends? Your parents love you? Are you good at the game without the hacks? Etc. Things we've always wanted to know, but never had the chance to really ask and just assumed the answer was no to, all of them. Well, I think some of the answers might surprise you, and some things that I never even realized were happening out in the hacking industry, as we'll call it. So guys, make sure to watch, and I hope you enjoy. Hit subscribe on that YouTube subscribe, and follow the Twitch channel on twitch.tv/000kills. We'll see you guys next time. Okay.
What do you have to ask me?
So here's, these are the questions. I'm gonna cue us into a game. These are the questions that I've got for you. So I've always really wondered. So you said $500 for a lifetime hack that will constantly be updated, fixed, and patched for as long as they support the hack. And then you bought 10 to 12 accounts at $12 to $15 to $20, something like that. So we say about $670 to $700 on $650 to $700 on the games and the hacks.
That's not including discounts that I got for buying in bulk.
Okay, so
yeah, go ahead.
We'll just say $650 for the hacks and the games, all kind of pooled together, right?
Yeah.
But how much money do you have to just spend freely on whatever you want? Because that's a fair chunk of money.
I mean, I do my stuff,
Okay.
I can't tell you exactly.
No, I wouldn't. I know that's a personal question, but I mean that's like. Is that a big expense for you, or is that a fair amount of just kind of fun money?
That's, to me, that's like pocket change,
Okay.
Like, not trying to sound like bragging.
No. And I'm not taking it to mean that at all. I just kind of wanted to get a sense, because for a lot of people, they would just be like, they would be gobsmacked at spending $650 just to be able to troll around on a game. Most people complain about $60 for the game in general, right? So then here's the other question. And this is just so we can kind of get into the mind of the hacker. So do you ever, there are a lot of people out there who you can't play well without the hacks, so that's why you use the hacks, etc.
Nah, I'm really bad at the game. I'm not even going cap.
No. I appreciate the honesty. So in all honesty, you are not good at the game. And so
yeah, I was about to swear, but I'm terrible.
I appreciate you holding that in. I do.
I'm not going cap with you. I'm really bad.
Okay. So you're really bad at the game, and you do buy hacks, and you find it enjoyable that way. Do you enjoy the game itself at all? Do you
the game itself without hacks?
Right.
Nah.
Okay.
If it's not COD zombies or anything real college
proper zombie modes. Yeah, I get what you're saying.
Yeah. I don't really enjoy multiplayer modes like that. I'm probably gonna get Cold War just to play zombies, and if my current cheat providers make some good cheats for them, then I'll buy them. But I'm probably not gonna play multiplayer without cheats.
So you play do you establish relationships with these providers and have long ongoing relationships with them?
I mean, I only have one provider, and he's pretty private about his stuff.
No, and I wouldn't expect you to share any information about him, nor would I expect him to be wanting to be in the public eye at all. I understand that. It's true what they say, hackers are bad at games, and it's not meant as an insult or anything like that. It's just an assessment.
Nah,
right?
Don't worry, bro.
And and the reason that you hack is to troll other people. You just do it for the reactions. You just do it because people get riled up and they get angry. Now,
yep.
What as a hacker, as somebody who's hacking, you're spending what would be a large amount of money to some, but pocket change or not, it's fair fun money for you. It's fair fun money for you, even though it's hundreds of dollars. And how much, do you consider the lifetime value of the return on investment when you spend that, or do you just say, this looks like fun, I'm going to spend that money and get the game?
It depends how long the game is alive for, you know.
Right. So when you spend on this, you're like
CODs, like this COD, like it's been a long time since it's like, you know, it's good.
Right.
How do I say? It's not dead yet, you know.
Right. Because hacking on a dead game is pretty much pointless. The only fun stuff is when you can hack in a game where there's a lot of people out there. You get a lot of people around. Right. I hear you.
Like I've spent $100 on cheats that like for games that like are like literally dying, and I don't know why I did it. I just did.
You just did, sure. Well, sometimes a person makes impulse decisions. They make impulse buys like any other person. Hackers are people.
So it just depends, like whether the game is dead or not. So
right.
This game, at least, I $500 is a bit much. Like most people are not gonna pay $500 for cheats. I know that there are cheat providers that like sell them for like $3, but like they're like really trash.
Sure,
so,
right.
I mean, it depends. It depends who you are and like how much money you have.
Like with anything else, what you buy is what you get, and that is. I mean, that's with anything. What you buy is what you get, and you realize value for money.
Yeah.
Right. Okay, so now the next question I have for you is, and I'm riffing here, so give me a break if these are stupid questions. Because I'm just rarely get an opportunity like this. Go ahead. What is it? Like what's the most you've ever spent? Is this like the highest end you've ever spent on a hack, or have you spent more than this?
On cheats?
Yeah, on cheats.
I've spent. This is probably like the second highest. I don't usually spend that much on cheats.
But again, it's a major game.
Say like I don't really spend. I'm not really willing to spend this much on other games.
Right. It's got to be something. It's got to be something that you know is going to be a long play, and you enjoy it, and you enjoy trolling it. Right.
Yeah, like my Rust cheats, like they're much more than this.
All right.
Rust is like still alive and stuff, you know.
Sure. Well, Rust has been alive for a long time. All right. So there's clearly good providers make good money on their cheats.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Right. All right. So now that we've advertised and promoted developing cheats as a good revenue system, kids, now I hope you're listening. No. Do you ever play any games that are not cheat enabled, that are multiplayer? Did we already kind of cover that?
I'd have to think. Hold on. Hold on. I'd have to look at my desktop.
No, it's not worth that much effort. I mean, that kind of answers the question. Basically, the answer is no.
Yeah, basically no. Yeah, I don't really play that many multiplayer games actually. Like, I think the only multiplayer games that I play are like Fortnite, which I use cheats for that because that game is boring without them. This game, Rust, some of the big ones. But I mainly only play single player games.
Okay, so you're a single.
Tarkov?
Huh?
Do you have Tarkov?
Oh no, I've heard of them. I know that there are a couple of cheat providers, but my current cheat provider does not sell them, and it doesn't look like a fun game to me. So
good. We'll keep it
Fork is like, I hate cheaters. Please stay out of my game. All right. Okay. So, the next question I have for you is kind of, do you ever feel bad that you're just using an unfair advantage? And I'm going to assume I already know the answer to this, but I got to ask the question.
No.
Have you ever in your whole life felt bad for using a cheat in a game with other people and giving yourself an unfair advantage? Never once.
No, because like people on my team, like they don't feel bad about the other people on the other team, It's just like one of those things.
All right.
Like, I don't know. I don't really know how to explain it, but like,
no. It's just it's just purely a perspective. I'm just trying to get
For me, no, I don't. I really don't care.
All right. Now outside, and I don't want to touch too much in your personal life, but like outside of this, what kind of an individual are you? I mean, like, do you? What would you consider yourself as an individual? Not like a job or things like that, but like
I'm a 16-year-old kid that still goes to high school. There's not much more to it.
Sure. Okay. So you're a 16-year-old kid who can spend hundreds of dollars on cheats, and it is a totally reasonable sum of money to spend.
Basically, yeah.
I was never that 16-year-old kid. I'll tell you that right now.
It's the age of the internet, bro.
Oh, I hear you.
My money on the internet.
I hear you, bro. I hear you.
Making a good amount.
Well, no, I understand that. Like you can make some very good money. Very good money. All right, so do you have? Yeah, let's ask this. You're going to school, right? Mm-hmm. You're going to school. You're a 16-year-old kid. You're making lots of money. You can spend it on this. It's no big deal. Like, are you? Again. Tell me if I cross the line. Do your parents love you?
Yes, my mother loves me very much.
Your mother loves you, and a single mother, perhaps? Is that what I'm hearing?
Yeah.
You know what? I got mad respect for single moms out there. My mom was a single mom from the day I was 14 months old until I got out of school. So that's next level. So single moms I respect. Well, that's good. I'm glad to hear that. Do you ever get people just like give you huge praise for major clutch victories that really weren't you at all, and you're like, yeah, I'm that good? Do you ever like take credit for being as good as your hacks are?
No,
you never take. You're like, no.
I don't take credit for my hacks.
All right.
But people definitely do praise me if I go for like a crazy,
Right.
clutch.
You mean a crazy stinking?
I've had people on Warzone pay me money to give them free wins.
Wow. Really?
Yep. I've literally had a guy pay me $100 to give him 100 wins.
Bro. That is wild. I mean, that's a whole revenue system right there.
Yeah, I mean, it's not, like I'd have to actually have people to pay me, but they're willing to pay.
Right. Wow. Not even something I ever considered. You're very industrious.
Yeah.
Trying to think here. I mean, I just never get this chance. What are the opportunities? Like, your mother doesn't love you, your parents don't love you, you trash the game. What are the other stereotypes that people say about hackers? What do people ever tell you? Do you ever? What do people say to you when they figure out you're hacking?
I can't say it.
You can't say it out loud. You're right. I should know that. Not appropriate. Chat. Not appropriate. So they say a lot of inappropriate things.
Yeah, very mean things.
Very mean things.
A lot.
Do you ever really get your feelings hurt from people saying those mean things?
No, I could care less.
Right, exactly. I was like, I don't think you actually care one lick what those people say, but they do say mean stuff.
Yeah, they do.
It's interesting. Ooh, all right. So, in this situation, I mean, I don't really know. Chat, is there anything else you guys have wondered? Listen, I'm going to post this on YouTube, if you don't mind. I'm gonna put this up on YouTube, and I would love to have you come back at some point. Maybe, in a month or two, if we get any questions, post it on the bottom of it, and do another kind of interview with a cheater, and see just what people want me to ask. Would that be something you would do?
I'm down for that, dog.
You're down for that?